This video here is a channel update, talks about changes to the channel and near future plans. Each of these ideas will be presented in chapters. You can access any one of them in the description. You just have to click on the chapter title and it'll take you to the part that you're interested in. The chapters are going to be death of shorts, the shortening of videos, the extending of mysteries, re-releases, bi-weekly again, adding bonus question, mystery and true crime authors and YouTubers, monetization, going full-time, educational initiative, and lastly, what you can do if you'd like to help out this channel. Death of shorts. As of this video, we will no longer be releasing shorts on this channel. And so you understand what I'm talking about. A YouTube short is a video that is under 60 seconds long and it's vertical. YouTube heavily promoted to us YouTube creators to do them. They promise, oh, you'll get so many views, your channel will grow just phenomenally. While we have gotten over 10,000 views on our shorts on this channel, I don't know of anyone that has subscribed because of the short. If you are a subscriber and you subscribe because of one of our shorts, please leave a comment below. But from our view of it, we've gotten very few subscribers, and getting new subscribers. Initially, there's just a little bump when we started doing the YouTube shorts, but it's then just stopped. We've gotten very few subscribers since doing the shorts. We used to be getting at least one new subscriber every day, and then just kind of stopped. And then we ever so often get just one, and then a while later another one. Just really horrible. And our viewership on all of our videos, whether it's 2 contestant videos or the shorts, have gone way down. Now, we have had some shorts that got a lot of views, and I think that's because YouTube put it on their YouTube short shelf. But again, we don't think we've gotten practically any subscribers from it. And also I believe, and others I've talked to them about this, the YouTube short is different than our 2 contestant videos. It's like 2 different shows. And one of the biggest complaints about the YouTube shorts is because we had to abbreviate it down to 60 seconds. First, we couldn't abbreviate down the 2 contestant videos to 60 seconds. No matter how much we cut it out, edit it down, we couldn't. It always went over 60 seconds. And the only way we could made it fit within 60 seconds is if we increased the speed of the video. And already the question and answers were one after another. And increasing the speed, it would just been ridiculous. And we did watch it. We did watch what would happen if we increased the speed, and it was just like machine gun going off. And also another complaint is that you, the viewer, could not participate. You couldn't like try to guess along with the contestant because it was too fast. It's just one after another. So we're eliminating the shorts from this channel. There is a YouTube helper, and I'll give you a card to his video where he talks about why shorts are bad for your channel. And I agree with every point that he made. I'm not going to repeat what they are. If you'd like to see it, I'd encourage you to. Just click on the card and it'll pop out a new tab and you can watch it and then come back and watch this. So that's why we're no longer doing YouTube shorts. Shortening of videos. On the opposite end, we have our 2 contestant videos. One of the biggest complaints for them is that they have been too long, and some of them have been. One of them was an hour and 9 minutes long, and there's a lot of times when the contestants just weren't saying anything, where they were trying to think of what they wanted to ask next. And I understand that they were trying to compete. To ask someone to compete and be entertaining at the same time, I think is a lot to ask of someone. And then some of the contestants, such as Conrad, he thought when we were going to edit out all the pauses. So he took extra time thinking of his questions. So that's going to be corrected there too. And we have seen, we've already done this with one of our videos. It was over 22 minutes long. And when we edited down to take out all these pauses and quiet periods, it reduced down to, I think, 11 minutes. So it does tighten up everything. We think this would be good for our channel. It's one of the most common complaints of our 2 contestant videos. So that's going to be solved. Extending mysteries. When the first contestant does not correctly guess what the mystery is, we're not going to reveal what the mystery is until after the second contestant has gone, whether or not they've correctly guessed it or not. The reason why we're doing this is to encourage you to watch the second contestant then compete. Re-releases. We're going to go back and we're going to re-release all of our 2 contestant videos over again, but they're going to be edited down. They're going to be shortened, just like what I said before. They're going to be all the pauses, all the moments of silences when the contestants are just quietly thinking to themselves. All that's going to be taken on out. And then also what we're going to do is, like I just said in the last chapter, if the first contestant doesn't guess what the mystery is, we're going to delete out where I tell them what the mystery was and our little discussion about it, so that the mystery continues on with the second contestant. We have already taken one of our videos, in fact, I think it's the first video, and it was over 22 minutes long, some odd seconds. And then when we edited, I think it got down to 11 minutes long. We will never edit them shorter than 10 minutes and 5 seconds long. The reason why why that's being done is because once we get monetized, if we have a video that's at least 10 minutes long, we can insert a commercial mid-roll and we can put a post-roll commercial at the end. If you watch our 2 contestant videos, you'll see that I'm constantly talking about after this commercial break. Well, that's where in that 2-second black space, we're going to put the marker there where hopefully YouTube will put a video right there. So that makes kind of sense for when we have a commercial break, that hopefully you'll see a commercial there. So it just isn't just a black space. So we're going to be releasing that over again. If you've watched previous videos and you watched the new abbreviated version of it, and you think we did a bad job or we left some good part out, please let us know in the comments. We're learning to do this. Me and my editor, we're learning how to do this. It's a judgment call. But if you think we screwed up, let us know. And hey, if we did a really good job, boy, it'd be nice to also say, hey, great video. You know, we wouldn't lose any sleep over some nice compliments. So that's what we're going to be doing, releasing it in chronological order. We already have, I think it's 4 competitions that we have not even released yet. We also have 6 YouTubers that are waiting to appear on the game show. And we're going to eventually get to all of them. And we'll release the 4 that we already have, but they'll be released in the new edited down versions. And then we'll then have the YouTubers that have been patiently waiting to come on to the game show. And then after that, then we'll start releasing new videos. So that's it. Bi-weekly again. We're going to go back to only releasing 2 videos a week. That'll be at Monday at 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time and Friday at 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time. We went to daily because by making shorts, because we could make 2 shorts out of every 2 contestant videos, we had a lot of content. So we just went to daily at that time. We're no longer doing shorts. So we're back to the original content. And this is going to be a schedule, the release schedule, twice a week that we're going to have until I can do this full time. When that happens, then we're going to be increasing it to daily. So from here on out, it'll be just twice a week here. Adding a bonus question. After contestants have asked 2 of their questions, I'm going to ask them a multiple choice question about a logical fallacy. It'll be a logical fallacy statement, and then I'll give them multiple choices, possibly 3, maybe 4, that they can choose from or guess which, that what that statement, what logical fallacy that statement made. Kind of I'll give you an example of one. When you argue with someone and they call you a Nazi, and Nazi has nothing to do with the argument. They're just doing an attack against you. That's an ad hominem attack. An ad hominem attack is attacking the speaker and not their argument. It's a sure sign that the one you're arguing with has failed. They're not doing dirty tactics. They can't win the argument, so they're trying to discredit you. That's an ad hominem attack. So it might be a statement like, you're a Nazi. And then the multiple choice questions may be A, ad hominem attack, B, appeal to authority, C, appeal to popularity. There are about 15 common logical fallacies that I'll probably be asking contestants questions about. I really want to do this. Already my game show is about deductive reasoning. That's at the core of my game, is deductive reasoning, going from the general to the specific, trying to find out what the mystery is, unraveling it. And that's deductive reasoning, that's logic. Logical fallacies are basically illogic. They're not plain fair. They're using dirty tricks like ad hominem, attacking the speaker as opposed to their argument. And what I would love to do is educate you and all their viewers on logical fallacies. So when you hear a politician make a logical fallacy, if you hear a pundit make a logical fallacy, or an advertiser, or a celebrity, I hope you can go, wait a second, that's not an ad hominem attack, you jerk. I mean, that's what I really hope to do is get the public so that the politicians and celebrities and pundits and advertisers can't get away with these cheap tricks. And I think overall, I think if I can just do that for the world, oh my gosh, my life would have been well spent. If I could just educate the public on just logical fallacies alone, wow, I think my life would have meaning. It really would. So that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be added on after the contestant asks 2 questions. They'll be asked the question. If they correctly guess it, they'll get back their 2 points. If they don't correctly guess it, there's no penalty. Mystery and true crime authors and YouTubers. We're going to be re-releasing, as I told in earlier chapters, all of our 2 contestant videos over again. They're going to be edited on down to make them more concise, more tight. After we release them, we're also then going to, we have 4 more competitions that have not even been released yet. They're going to be edited from the very beginning to how we've talked about shortening down our videos. After them, we have 6 YouTubers who have been patiently waiting. Hopefully they'll continue to be patiently waiting for us to then have them compete on the game show. After they have all been done, then what I want to do is I want to seek out authors and YouTubers of mysteries and true crimes, as well as investigative reporters. This game show is based off of deductive reasoning. The core game of interrogation is about deductive reasoning, going from the general to the specific. Starting off, is it a male? Okay. If it's yes, then well, we know now, not to ask about any females. Are they alive or are they dead? If I say yes, well, no, not to ask about anyone that's alive. That's deductive reasoning, going from the general and narrowing it down until you can make a guess of who specifically or what specifically the mystery is. Now, there is inductive reason, which is going from the specific to the general. You'll see me doing that actually with contestants when I telling them like you're going down the wrong path. Maybe you should go broaden back out your search, make it a little bit more general. You'll see this when someone very quickly starts saying, is it a mailman? is it a cowboy? When it's like the 3rd or 4th question, and I'll say, well, maybe you should more knockout bigger areas before you go for the general. That's inducting. That's going from the Pacific to the general. But when the contestants are going, they normally are going from the general to the Pacific. And that's deductive reasoning. Well, mysteries are about detectives who, like Sherlock Holmes, who use deductive reasoning to solve their mysteries. True crimes are typically about the police detectives who figure out what the true crime is. It's, again, deductive reasoning. There's also some investigative reporting. I'll give a link to a channel called The Company Man. And he does this, using deductive reasoning, tries to tell you why certain companies failed, like the rise and fall of Blockbuster. That's one of his videos. And he goes in and tries to explain to you why it happened. Well, that's deductive reasoning. So those are ones I want to have. I think we share the same audience, you. I think if you enjoy this game show, you very likely enjoy mysteries and true crimes and investigative reporting. That's my hypothesis. We'll see if it becomes a theory, but that's my hypothesis. So that's who I'm going to get after all these other YouTubers and their videos have been released. Now, the ones that have already been on my game show, I will have them on again in the future. They were very nice to participate in this game show when I had nobody, when not a single subscriber. They were very nice to do so. So my hope is that this channel becomes a roaring success, and then I can have them come back on. I can make them a huge success as well, as a way of saying thank you for coming on and giving me a chance. Monetization. When this channel gets 1,000 subscribers and has over 4,000 watch hours, YouTube is willing to monetize this channel. What that means is they are willing to place ads on my videos and give me a portion of the ad revenue that ad paid YouTube to air their ad. Okay. Right now on your screen, you're seeing how many subscribers we have and how much watch time we have. And we're not doing so well on the subscribers, but we are doing actually pretty well on the watch time. But we need both of them to be at 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time. When we are monetized, you are then able, when you become monetized, you're then able to offer YouTube memberships, and that's what we're going to be offering. We're going to offer 3 types. Level 1 is just for $1, and that is basically what I call encouragement and support. What you get for that is you get a little icon that will appear next to your name. So when you make a comment in the comment section of any of the videos, that little icon shows on up. It's just a tiny little reward. It lets people know that you're a supporter of this channel, and I think that's great. Level 2 is $3 a month. And this you get the unedited versions of the 2 contestant videos. What the 2 contestant videos, how they appeared before this video was released, that's what will be, you'll then get access to. It'll be like 24 hours while we're still at twice a week release schedule. That's a new schedule if you didn't see the previous chapter about that. Well, then for those that are at the $3 level, they'll get that little icon next to their name, and then they will be given access to the unedited versions of the contestant videos. For the 3rd level is $5 a month. And in addition to getting the comment icon, in addition getting access to the unedited videos, we're also going to give you a Zoom invite to the live stream recording of the competitions. These recordings usually take between 2, more likely 3 hours. Presently, we do 5 competitions in every competition. So that's how long it takes to film all 5 typically. If you were to get that subscriber level, you'd be able to watch that live while we're doing it. We'll not probably interact with you while we're doing the recording, but in between the recordings, we'll very likely interact with you and chat with you. You can chat with me, you can chat with the other contestants at that time. So that's what we're thinking about the YouTube when we get monetized, going full time. When this channel produces enough ad revenue that I can quit my job and do this full time, at that time, what we're going to do is we're going to release a daily 2-contestant video. Right now, with this new schedule, we're only going to release 2 a week, 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time on Monday and Friday. But when the ad revenue from this channel can enable me to go full time, we'll increase that to daily. It might be a little bit while. I'm a trucker. I make a good wage, and so it might be a little bit longer than the normal YouTuber before I will give up my job. So that's what happened when I'm able to go full time. Educational initiative. This is something I'm very excited to hopefully be able to do. What I want to do is I want to help middle schools and high schools help their students develop their deductive reasoning. What I'd like it to be done is that whether it's a sociology class or social science class, or I'm not sure what they would call it today, but a teacher would bring up one of our videos, one of the interrogation videos, and then start off, and like the category is geography, and then she'd pause it and she'd ask her class, what question would you ask? And then she gets all the questions and she plays the video, and then you hear what the contestant asked, and then she'll pause it. And then it said, well, what would be your follow-up question, knowing now that it's in North America? And then they get all these questions, and then the teacher plays it, and then you get the answer, and then she'll pause it and say, well, what would be your next question, knowing that now is west of the Mississippi? And what this does is that for middle schools and high school students, it helps them develop their deductive reasoning. And I think that would be a fantastic thing to be part of, to help them. I think the smarter our kids are, the better everything is. And that means worldwide. Additionally, as was explained in an earlier chapter, we're going to be adding a bonus question, which is about a logical fallacy question. And this is, again, I think a very valuable thing for society, where we can get, hopefully, middle schoolers and high schoolers be able to learn and detect when someone's making a logical fallacy. So when a politician, a pundit, a celebrity, an advertiser makes a logical fallacy, which is a poor logic, is a cheat, is wrong to do, they can point out, go, no, that's an ad hominem attack. And I'm hoping, gosh, I hope this channel becomes extremely popular, and so we can really educate the masses, so that the politicians and the pundits and the celebrities and the advertisers, etc., just don't get away with doing logical fallacies anymore, because we have an educated population that can call them on out. And I think if that just alone, if I was able to achieve that for the world, my life would have meaning. This show would have meaning. This would be just a fantastic contribution to society. And that's just by itself. The other one is teaching them deductive reasoning, which is another great value for society. To think logically, to come to a conclusion, not by randomness, but by logical thought, I think would be a fantastic contribution to society. So that's our educational initiative. When this happens, what I'm hoping is that this channel becomes successful enough that I can hire a philosophy professor to make up the questions for the logical fallacy questions. Maybe even them. I mean, I'd be paying them to go and give videotape of when a president or a senator or a pundit or a celebrity or an advertiser made a logical fallacy, and then show that clip, and then give a multiple choice question, which logical fallacy did they do? Another thing is that, again, this channel would have to become very successful. So I have the money so I can do this, is I'd like to hire at least education professor to make a lesson plan for middle school teachers and high school teachers, or maybe they can make one for both. Maybe it'd be a lesson plan kind of broken apart with, if your middle school teacher asks these questions, if your high school teacher asks these. So that what I'd love to have happen is that the teachers could then, through their school board, so kind of like subscribe to the channel, a special way of subscribing to the channel. And by doing that, and we'll verify that they're actually teachers, so people who are not teachers don't have access to this, so that you don't have kids cheating. You know, you have a kid in the class, yeah, I'm a teacher, you know, and then they gain access, so they can pretend that they're smarter than they actually are. So we want to verify that they're teachers. There may or may not be a charge, but it'll be charged for like the school board, and then it'd be if that was done, there was a charge, then it'd be the school board would pay a single fee, and then all the teachers in their school district could then have access to these lesson plans. That's what I don't know how that will work on out. I have a brother and he is a retired director of special education, and I plan to have him help me figure out how to do this. Possibly there might be an educational grant that we can apply for to get this thing going sooner instead of waiting until my channel becomes profitable enough to be able to do this. So I'd love to do that. If you are an educational foundation and you would like to give us a grant to do this, fantastic. If you are a teacher or a member of a school board or a principal of a school and you'd like to do this, please get in contact with us. We would really like to hear from you, and we'd love to get your input on how to properly structure this educational initiative. Thank you. How to help this channel. This is the last part. And if you'd like to help this channel, there's really 4 ways of doing it. One is to subscribe to this channel. Obviously, that helps us. If you subscribe, hopefully you'll then watch more of our videos. The 2 is to give this video a like. It tells the algorithm that this is something that you like. And YouTube has stats, traits of what you are. And if enough of people that have your same traits, whether it's like enough females say, oh, I like this, then YouTube might show this to other females, or, people from North America, or people from Asia, or people over the age of 50 or under the age of 15. Every time you give a like, you're helping YouTube know, hopefully, who to show this video to. And also just warn you about dislike. If you put a dislike on this, you can totally. And as far as my channel goes, like and a dislike is viewed as the same engagement. But if you give a dislike, do realize that you're telling YouTube that you do not want to see content like this. And even if you are subscribed to my channel, you give enough dislikes to my videos and it will stop showing you videos from my channel. Okay, and that's just like any other channel. If you give a dislike, too many dislikes to their channel, YouTube will know that not to show. You're telling YouTube, don't show me more videos from this channel. So be careful when you use your like button. And if you do like that channel, you gave it a dislike, be sure to give our videos from them a like, so that YouTube goes, oh, you just didn't like that one, but you like all these other ones. Okay, we'll continue showing you. But if you only give it dislikes, eventually YouTube just won't show you videos of this channel or any channel that you continuously give dislikes to their videos. Leave a comment, any comment. You can, their comment can be comment, it really helps with the engagement. YouTube values engagement. So if you leave any comment, if you give a like to someone else's comment, that's also good. And last but not least, share. On all the videos that we record so far, I have not asked anyone to share. Maybe I should have been. I just don't know what I'm going to do for calls of action. I do not like the channels that just have this grocery list of things they want you to do. Like, share, subscribe, join my Discord group, join my Twitter account, join my Facebook. I'm a marketer. I've been a marketing consultant before I was a trucker. And I know that you ask too many calls of action and then no one does any of them. So I'm not sure. I might just be asking for a like, or I might just ask for one. Maybe my first video competition is for you to share. Then maybe the second one will be, I appreciate if you give me a like. Maybe that will be just those 2. Anyways, thank you for watching to this end. If you watched all the way to the end, put in kangaroo as the comment, so I know that you watched all the way to the end. I'd be curious how many actually watched it to the end, but put kangaroo if you watched it all the way to the end. Thank you for watching this. I don't know if I'll be doing this again. If I'm doing this now because of we have major changes that we're bringing about, and instead of and also we're re-releasing previously released videos, but they're edited down. So I wanted you to know what's coming on. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the channel. I hope you watch more. Bye.